Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. We're getting some readings. If anybody would like one, you just have to go to my link tree down here at the bottom of the screen, or yeah, my link tree at the bottom of the screen. That's about it. It's got my PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App in there. So, good morning. Welcome. You don't have to pay for a reading to be here, and those who are here and like to support, please share this out with everybody. Share it on your page or your profile. Share it wherever else you'd like to. I appreciate it. There's still 0 people watching, so it should be good by now. It should be working better. Having some internet issues. Wow. Should be. Didn't I call him at 10? Huh? Got one person that needs to share it out. Huh? Happy Tuesday, Kathy. Yeah, we're having some Wi-Fi issues right now. I'm not on Wi-Fi right now. But Norma is, and she's having problems. It's been a challenging couple of days lately. The generator, the internet now. First world problems. Almost getting the wheel of death. Hello, Tammy. Welcome. And if we can get to 15 viewers today, we'll give away a free reading. Frustrating. Maybe go into airplane mode and come back off. Or just turn that off, turn the computer off, like just take everything down. There it goes. It's out of gas. And I got another one. Readings are $10. If you'd like to leave more, you can, but minimum of $10 for a 4-card spread, 1-question reading. If you want more in depth, a more in depth reading, or if you have more questions, I recommend you go to my website, which is scrolling at the bottom there, www.psychicshaman333.com. That's for the private readings. You're very welcome, Tammy. Thank you if you're running a reading. Thank you for being here. We got a full moon in Cancer. Did you see that beautiful full moon last night? Right. Shaman is just it's basically an explanation as to what we do, which is 1 foot here and 1 foot in the spiritual realms, and utilizing that knowledge that we pick up, what we learn, harnessing energy, psychic readings to help heal others and to enlighten. There's many different types of shaman, but a shaman is just basically a spirit walker. Wolf moon, yeah. And it's in Cancer, Kathy. That's your sign. So still don't have it. Man, our internet's just not good today. Well, I might have to just tell you who pays for a reading and then write it down. Sucks. Levens means wolf somewhere. Hello, Alina. Or Elena, however you pronounce it. Hello, Angie. Yes, no, man. It is cold. It was like, what, 8 degrees the other day this morning? Ooh, it's cold. Thank God for heaters and blankets. You've been told that maybe you could be held by a shaman. Good morning, Tina, Christy. Bird. And yeah, we have class tomorrow. I teach a class. Me and Nona teach a class called the Metaphysical Mystics. You can sign up if you go to my website, find the Metaphysical Mystics page. It's $44 a month or $77 a month. Comes with the classes per month, so 4 classes per month, and then a 15-minute reading as well. But yeah, just have to go to my website, which is scrolling down right at the bottom of the screen, www.psychicshaman333.com. And if you want a live reading, they're only $10. Go to my link tree right here. It's got all my links, my social links. But specifically for reading purposes, it's got my PayPal, my Venmo, my Cash App links. And we will be giving a free reading, live reading away once we get to 15 viewers. Have you tried through YouTube? Is it working now? Kind of. Thank you, Christy. $10. And that one's for Tammy, right? So Christy just donated to Tammy for a reading. So Tammy, if you have a question, just go ahead and ask and we'll go from there. If not, we can just do a general outlook Message from spirit. Are you still here, Tammy? There's quite a bit of a lag on Facebook every time. Like a 15-second lag, right? 10, 15 seconds. Does it get the internet getting a little better? I'm really thinking about your best friend that died a couple of years ago. I think she tries to connect you to you quite a bit. Yeah. Are you listening? Are you paying attention to what she's saying or what message she's trying to get across? I feel like it's just connecting or letting you know she's still around. That she's just made a transition, but that connection is not going any. It's not ended. It's just different now. Now it's more of a telepathic connection. So pay attention to what she says. I feel like a lot of it's just coming in to, say hi, tell you she loves it or she loves you. There's no specific message that I'm getting right now, other than, like you said, is she trying to get a hold of me, or you asked, like, and I believe she is trying to get in touch. Uh, you might want to try some automatic writing, like connecting to her, and then just maybe even just writing without looking, writing down, letting the pencil kind of move, letting her kind of connect. Other ways she gets a hold of you are through songs. So it might be a couple of different songs that maybe remind you of her, remind you of time when you guys spent time together. You got to be patient. So if you're feeling like you're not connecting, just be patient. It may take. It's there. It's there automatically, like very quickly. But sometimes we get in our own way, and that connection uh, doesn't seem as close, but it is very close. It's just really kind of getting your mindset in more of a telepathic communication instead of like actually talking to each other. And sometimes you can do that too. And she's given me the date April 15th. I'm not sure what that date is. What's up, Isaac? So I'm getting the date April 15th, around the middle of April. I don't know what's going on around then. That seems to be a significant date though. And Norma pulled the card for you. Be patient. So let those messages come through, but don't get frustrated if you feel like you're not always getting those messages back. Be patient, and you'll either get it through some kind of sign or symbol or something happening that kind of reminds you of her. It will keep repeating. It's like a synchronicity. It'll keep repeating itself. Same message will come through. There you go. Thank you, Tammy. Your birthday's April 29th. I don't know what it is with the April 15th. I got April 15th right away. Good morning, Amy. And make sure you pay your taxes April 15th. Yeah. I don't think that's what it was. I feel like it's more of an event or something. It feels like something coming up. Doesn't feel like something in the past. You're welcome, Tammy. I mean, it's pay your taxes day, but Hello, Nia. Woo! It's cold. We got 2 heaters going. It's cold. Maybe get a chunk of tax money back. That'd be nice for them to give you your money back, wouldn't it be? What a gift. You know, if you think about it, it's like, thanks for giving me my money back. Think about taxes in this way. When you make money, you get taxed on it, right? When you spend that, that gets taxed again. Every time it gets circulated, it gets taxed. So, I mean, really, they're getting a lot of taxes from everybody. And that's just income tax. Think about the sales tax. Think about taxes gap, just sales tax. How much that accumulates. Boy, they're like spending all our money on everything. It's 27. Yeah, that's pretty cold. I think it's, what is it here? It says on the bottom left of the screen, or it says, it'll say breaking news sometimes. What's that? It's 21 here. But it was 8 this morning when we woke up. There was ice all over the windows. Yeah, it was cold. Now, I hope we don't have internet issues too long. Although it's good to have what our generator wasn't working, which we got it working, but when it wasn't working, it was nice to just have the quiet. Yesterday was quiet, but I did have to run to town to go get a part. Oh, thank you, Tina. Tina's coming to see us here pretty soon. Says Christy, I think, right? Did you have a question, Tina? And those tents, like I was showing you, those are probably the ones we watch a lot of outdoor stuff, and those seem to be the best ones. Those and there's some other ones. I was thinking for the floor, just get a rug. Like, don't get the rug till you get here. I mean, you won't be able to bring it back, but you can get a big rug from Walmart or something and just put it down. Put a tarp underneath it. Some tents do work out here, but you have to anchor them. Like, they have to be lag bolted into the ground, and they have to be strong enough and flexible enough to take the wind. Not that I'm saying you're going to have wind when you get here. You just always prepare for the wind here. The Santa Ana's come through Arizona. That should be a nice warm time to come here, though. Not hot, just perfect. All right, Tina. Okay, so you got the Sea Creatures card. This is in the past. So, Sea Creatures card is about immersing yourself in whatever passion or whatever you're passionate about right now. Now that because it's in the past, it seems like it's something you're doing already. Um, take a couple of days off. Right now, I feel like you're in that kind of buried in earth mode. This is what the card is. It's like kind of a hermit mode, or just kind of chilling, keeping it quiet, giving yourself enough time to just kind of reset. And this is all helping your spiritual foundation. So there's times when we need to stay quiet, we just ground, right? And there's times when we set off on an adventure. or we make moves. I think right now, for the next couple of days is going to be uh, more quiet, more introspective. And then you got the staff card, which is that foundation, your home, your family, your spiritual foundation. This is what you're working on right now, is growing that or making it stronger. And your connections to your friends, your family, like I said, that seems to play a big part. And washing away your burdens. This is what Norma pulled for you. It's pretty self-explanatory. This is what that buried in earth card means too. It's really taking some time away from all the nonsense, away from all the chaos, giving yourself some time to rest and recuperate and recharge. So self-care and reflection are going to be the theme for the next couple of days. Excuse me. Can you hear the generator in the background? Did you put on airplane mode for a minute? Weird. Yeah, we might just have a bad Wi-Fi today or internet today. Hopefully it doesn't last longer than a day. I think California's supposed to be getting some rain here pretty soon too, right? That'll be good. That's up to you, Tammy. Yeah, psychicshaman333.com. And then $10 for another like one question reading is, yeah. I don't know. I heard a little bit about it. I didn't research it too much, but so do you, Tina. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. You're very welcome. I thought they were supposed to be getting rain, but then I did hear another conflicting report that said you were going to get more Santa Ana winds. You guys need some rain. Just do a rain dance for you. Send it your way. Come on, heater. Heat up my feet are cold. What's that? Yeah, it's weird. We don't usually get that bad of internet service. You said you had it yesterday too, that thing? I know they were working on one of the towers yesterday when I drove back in. So that might be something. I don't know. All right, Christy, have a good time at the store. I know it hasn't. We haven't had any rain or snow, and we usually get some by now. At least last year we did, but it's drier than it was last year. We haven't had rain since what, fall? Thank God we have access to water. I think she's turned it off. What's up, Kathy? Welcome back. Hey, you turned it off and turned it back on, right? It's just our internet, like laptop's doing the same thing. It's just really slow right now. We're not getting a real good. It's off and on, spotty. So it'll come on strong, and then all of a sudden it goes back to the hamster wheel of death. Yeah, have my coffee already. I've been really digging the peppermint mocha creamer. Really liking that one. Usually we do the coconut, but gotta switch it up every once in a while. Just like mint. Your phone's freaking out too. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but well, I'm getting like when I was watching a video earlier or a live stream, it was it go for a second and then it stopped. Then it go for a second, then it stopped, and then the video stopped, and I can just hear the audio. So I don't know what's going on. Guess I should look for like outages or because my service is working fine. My when I'm just using data, it's fine, but when I'm using the Wi-Fi or router, it's not working very well. I called them this morning. I'm like, hey, we're not getting much service out here. We need some help. So we get a bad internet like that or bad Wi-Fi, I'll usually call them. It usually works, but for some reason today, I don't know, maybe high traffic. But I've turned the router off, turned it back on. I don't know. At least it's working for me on data. So it won't even work with YouTube either, huh? Bad service is bad service. Mm. Mm-hmm. It's cold. run through that bottle of propane in a day. Oh, it's still got plenty. All right, Kathy. You go do some cooking. What are you cooking? Thank you for the stars, Kathy. Yep. Have a wonderful day, Kathy. Do we have any smokes left? Yeah. Do we have any left? Just grab me the maker and the tubes. Just do it right now. Song in my head. Can't remember the name of it. Or the words. I can remember the tune. Yeah, that's cold. Hello, Judith. Got close to 2 degrees. Oh, 2 inches of snow. Feels like 7. Yeah. We felt 8 this morning. Felt like 1. It was so cold that my thermometer thing, I have a little digital thermometer, or it's like a laser thermometer, and it wouldn't even work. It just kept saying error. Put it in my pocket, then it worked. I'm like, that's funny when your temperature reading equipment isn't reading. My Cash App is it's just Psychic Shaman 333. Sorry if I'm rattling. It's not a very stable table. Stable table. More shelves, like those plastic shelves. No, it's an earthquake. It's a camera shaking. I shouldn't joke about shit like that. Although we're pretty safe from an earthquake if an earthquake did happen out here. There's not much that can fall on us other than maybe the trailer. What's that? I'm hungry. Should make some potato salad. Just feed the dogs. Got a couple pork chops. Thank you, Tammy. Did you have a question? Oh, I'm frozen. It's the first time we froze. You should be able to still hear me, though. Y'all still hear me? Usually on Facebook and YouTube, like the video goes, but the audio usually still works. Yeah, there's something going on around here. Maybe it's those UFOs that I was seeing by the towers. Maybe they're messing with their internet. I'm joking, but not. Like I saw something strange by the towers. Twice now. Could you hear me when I was paused or when I was frozen? Still? And yes, watch out today for my reel. I'm going to put out a reel for Message from Your Higher Self for, I think it's Aries or no, Aquarius today. Those are usually little 1-minute clips. My short form video. You can still hear me kicking. Just in case I'm in the middle of a reading. TikTok gets me because it takes away both the audio and the video. So I'll give like a whole reading. I'm like, or halfway through a reading and then it freezes. Which is just part of going live. Even some of the people with the strongest internet signals still have problems with it. It's weird. Fiber optics and everything, and they still have issues. Roger's sign, yep. You ever meet your house sister that you found on Ancestry? Yeah, I feel like it's going to take a little bit of work, but I do feel like you will. I feel like it's probably going to happen. Depending on how much work you put into it right now and research to track her down. I feel like over the next 2 or 3 months, if you really want to make it happen. Did you mean half sister or house sister? Yeah, I don't think it'll take that long. My mom met her sister, who was a half sister. Like, I think she was in her 30s when she met her. I'm surprised I'm not feeling this heater yet. It's on full power. Oh, it's, yeah, the floor is cold. Half sister, yeah, I figured that's what you meant. Like house sisters, it's like a sorority. Yeah, I feel like you will. It's gonna take a little time, and you're gonna have to put some legwork in. But I feel like you can find her pretty quickly. And if you are really actively looking, I feel like it's going to take 2 or 3 months, and I feel like you'll actually be able to meet her in person. Did you pull a card for her? I used to like that on Unsolved Mysteries when people are trying to find their parent or their siblings. They'd reunite. That was always cool. See the signs. So just pay attention. Do your research. Look it up. The resemblance is uncanny. There you go. I think Cammy's part of it. Kathy. Aren't you part of a group that's like Ancestry? They do that stuff. What's that? As far as, yeah, it's working weird. Steve has 4 siblings. They're older than you. You haven't met yet? Well, maybe you ought to reach out. We'll connect. Search Squad is another. Yeah, because we have online stuff now, there's plenty. Find out where they're at. Plenty of resources. Yeah, we have a hard time even getting to 15 viewers anymore. That's sad. That's called throttling your viewership. Or just they're probably I'm just not showing up in anybody's feed. Which is weird. And thank you, Amy, for sharing. I really want to put a wood burning stove in here, but I'm kind of afraid I don't want to burn the trailer down. You do it right, you'll be able. Like we just need a mini one. Maybe we'll do that in the future. It's 11:11 where I'm at. Like Norma says, bringing it in, setting intentions. What's that? Oh, internet. Yeah, it's kind of a pain in the butt. At least this morning. Hopefully it goes back. Yeah, like like a kind of like a potbelly stove. They make these little mini ones, which they're like square. And they have like a. Some of them have like a little side pan on them, or what would you call that? A shelf. But they warm up a much bigger area than like what we have. Yeah, Amish make some cool wood stoves too. You just have to cut a hole in your roof and put some metal on the sides, Or you, I don't know where I would do that. I guess by the window right here. Yeah, I've seen the pellet stove. This would be a wood burning stove, so. But who knows? Maybe we will put a pellet stove in. Wood's getting expensive. I mean, paying, I think it's like $8 for a couple of logs out here, chopped logs. You know, the ones like you get at like a Tractor Supply or a gas station or whatever. So I need to find out, like, I need to keep looking in marketplace because there's a lot of times where people like give away free wood, free firewood. There was last year and I didn't jump on it. It was a bunch. And I want to build a smoker too out of a filing cabinet. It's got to find a filing cabinet. Yeah, I'm working on trying to get some seedlings going, some apple and cherry. And they say you want to do them in the fridge, that way they're used to the cold. They haven't sprouted yet though. It's only been a couple of weeks, but oh yeah, in California, what's going to be sky high? Probably. There's a lot of people, like you'll see like 2 or 3 trucks with a trailer, and they just leave the trailer and they say it's $300 for this, full trailer of wood. I'd like to go out and cut my own wood, but I got to figure out how to get a permit for that. That's if I'm using like the wood burning stove. Now I do have a fire pit or fire, what would you call it? Fire can, drum that I do like to. Last time I like to burn or cook things on, but I haven't done that in a while since Tina and Mike were here. I don't think they're red. I mean, there's fires in California like all the time, and I think LA has caught fire before. I think it's been on fire before. It may have been a while ago, but yeah, I'd love to see the redwoods. Never been there. I'd love to go through that one redwood that you can drive through it. I guess they had a bigger one, but that one's not there anymore. But they still have one you can drive through. Yeah, it could have been. And then they didn't have water. The reservoir that they had was still being in maintenance. So I guess they started on it like last year. And then there's people, internet sleuths are looking into things and noticing that there's a couple, a billionaire couple that really pretty much controls all the water in California, or at least in LA. And then they sell it back to the water company or whatever. Yeah, pretty. I mean, I don't know. It does look like from what I've seen, but then they're blaming it on homeless and then they're blaming it on migrants or illegal aliens. Oh, meth heads too. I don't know. I saw, oh my God. I had to turn it off. So I'm like, oh my God, okay, dude. Not to say that meth heads don't do some weird shit, but it's like, I don't know. Meth heads just seem to like fires. Like, I've known a couple of meth heads, maybe fire, but from cooking meth. But no, it's just, I don't know. Seem to be having a lot of natural disasters right now, and a lot of them don't seem, I don't know for sure, but a lot of them don't seem natural. I mean, it wouldn't take much to put things up in flames and when the Santa Anas are going. And then they've said, I mean, the one that makes the most sense is PG&E or whatever, Edison. Power lines hitting. They just need to do a better job of cleaning everything up so it's not like all that underlayment or all that overgrowth and dry shit. Yeah, I've heard about that too. The fire department's like 30% depleted. I mean, there's scheduled to be a smart city. LA was. So was Maui. I don't know about Canada, but last year they had some pretty bad fires too. Like it seems suspect, that's for sure. Oops. You guys neighbors, you Tammy. Oh yeah, you're not too far away. Like what's that, an hour away from San Diego to Lake Elsinore? It's really bugging Norma that she doesn't have internet right now. Well, there's other things than the internet, babe. We got plenty to do around here. Yeah, we never did go to San Diego. We probably should have, but we never did end up going. We were staying with Kathy. Norma's never been to San Diego, but she got to see the ocean last time. That was good. I think I've been to San Diego 2 or 3 times. Oh yeah, she's addicted to her phone. That's for sure. 70, 80 miles. Okay, so a little over an hour. What's that? I'm working my mind. Not all the time. I set the phone down, go outside, and do things. That's right. You're completely addicted to it. Hello, Lisa. Welcome back. I don't remember when we didn't have cell phones. What did we do then? Probably more productive stuff. I remember when we didn't. I remember when a cell phone was expensive to have. I think I got my first one when I was like 20, and I got it from Radio Shack, and it was like I don't know. I guess it wasn't much more expensive than it is right now, but they charged you by minutes. You miss those days. They were nice. When kids played outside, weren't stuck on their devices at home. Our kids played outside though. We made sure they played outside. We lived right next to a park. I told my kids one time, they're like, well, I'm bored. I said, here's a stick. Take this stick, and it can be anything you want it to be. Use your imagination. Go outside and play. I mean, I was always riding my bike with my buddies, or I used to walk to the mall. That was probably about 3 miles, like 6 miles there and back. And my buddies, that was when I was a teenager. We'd walk to the mall instead of the McDonald's down there. We like to go, look for girls. Hi, Sean. How are you? Hope you're safe as well. A wand, a bow and arrow, could be a lot of things. Use your imagination, right? It can be whatever you want it to be. What's that? It's got worse since I what? Since I called. I know, huh? But getting somebody to put in a landline is it possible? Yeah, landlines aren't that easy anymore. I mean, I guess businesses still have them, right? You'd think it'd be like dirt cheap too. It used to be for a minute there. Like you could still get a landline for real cheap. Getting one put in though, yeah, probably a challenge. All right, I think we're gonna do last call for reading. So anybody who wants a reading, a live reading, let me know in comments and I'll stick around and we'll give you a reading. If you want a private reading, go to my website, www.psychicshaman333.com. And yeah, check out my psychic development class every Wednesday night. So that's going to be tomorrow at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So for those of you in the East, it'll be 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time or Eastern Time. Sorry. And yeah, everybody have a great day. Thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate you. Tin cans and a string. I remember that one too. Or playing kick the can at night. Anybody ever do that in the summer? Or hide and seek? Or putting a playing card on your spokes of your wheel so it sounds like a motorcycle. Yeah, we got creative back then. Anyway, everybody have a great day. We'll see you next time. Much love to all of you. Much appreciation to all of you. And I'll be back soon.